A legendary nameplate combined with modern design and the thrill of driving. This is the Nissan Z, an icon reborn. Welcome to another exciting Dubi Cars review. Today we're taking a closer look at the Nissan Z, which you can find on Dubi Cars, your go-to platform for buying, selling and researching cars in the UAE. What's it like to drive? And more importantly, is it a great alternative to the current Gen Supra? Let's find out. In the 1960s, Nissan partnered with Yamaha to develop a new sports car. The prototype was called A550X, however Nissan felt it was underpowered and scrapped the project. Yamaha then took the prototype to Toyota, resulting in the creation of the legendary Toyota 2000 GT. Meanwhile, Nissan decided to create a more accessible and affordable sports car, leading to the development of the 240Z. This marked the beginning of the legendary Nissan Z Series, which includes models like the 240Z, 260Z, 280Z, 300ZX, 350Z, 370Z and the Z, also known as the 400Z by some due to its 400 horsepower twin-turbo V6. Now before we get into the details, let's talk about the 5 key things that make the Z an enthusiast choice. 1. The Nissan Z pays homage to its predecessors through a few clever design details. It's obvious Nissan is playing the heritage game here while still keeping it quite modern. That's something we like. 2. The Nissan Z is one of only about 10 sports cars that still offer a manual gearbox as an option. In a world where all sports cars are going the automatic way and some even autonomous, the 6-speed manual gearbox in the Z is a big deal for driving enthusiasts who still crave that raw connection to the car. 3. Launch control? Check. It optimizes power delivery and throttle response to ensure you get consistently quick starts off the line. The new 3.5-litre twin-turbo engine in the new Y63 Nissan Patrol and the latest Gen Infiniti QX80 is derived from this very engine. Nissan simply increased the stroke to 100.3 mm to arrive at the needed displacement for the bigger engine. Enthusiasts would love to know that the Z is tuner-friendly. A few upgrades will allow you to push out impressive amounts of power. If you're looking to modify or tune your car, this is a great platform. However, keep in mind that this will void your warranty. With its long bonnet and short rear deck, the Nissan Z silhouette is a nice throwback to the Nissan 240Z from 1969. However, with its wide and low stance, it brings modern styling into the picture. Up front are pretty and sleek LED headlamps with aggressive lines on the hood. It rides on sporty 19-inch forged raised alloy wheels wrapped with Bridgestone Potenza tires. The exclusive yellow brake calipers add a nice contrast to the Nardo bolder grey color of the car. The sloping roofline gives it a very sporty look, and at the rear are the LED tail lamps which have an unmistakable 300ZX vibe. It's got a sporty look without being overdone, which I think is a fine line that Nissan has walked perfectly. Let's step inside and check out the cabin, shall we? Nissan has struck a good balance between driver-focused design and modern tech-driven design. The 12.3-inch instrumentation screen is among the best we've seen in a sports car. Its layout changes based on the mode you've selected, showing key performance data like turbo pressure, G-forces and even lap times if you take it to a track. You also get 3 analog gauges that display the boost pressure, turbofan speed and voltage. The steering wheel is chunky and feels nice to hold. However, its design does feel a little too simplistic for a sports car. The seats are nicely bolstered and comfortable, holding you in place while you're pushing the car through corners. You also have an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system with the latest Nissan Connect tech. Nothing too fancy, but it's functional, responsive and has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is a must in today's market. Now this is where things get exciting. Under the hood is a 3-litre twin-turbocharged V6 engine that produces a very respectable 400 horsepower and 475 Newton meters. It is paired with either a 6-speed manual or a 9-speed automatic, and this car we are driving is equipped with the latter. Power delivery is smooth and the twin-turbo setup gives you a nice surge of torque early on. Peak torque is available between 1400 rpm and 5600 rpm. However, unlike most turbo engines, this is one that loves to rev. In fact, maximum power comes in at 6,400 rpm, and this engine gets there real quick. Enthusiasts would usually prefer the 6-speed manual, however the 9-speed automatic is extremely quick at shifting through the gears. The abundance of gear ratios allows the engine to stay in the power band at all times. On normal roads, the Z is surprisingly comfortable. Yes, a lot of tire noise does enter the cabin. The suspension is tuned to be firm but not overly harsh, making it usable as a daily driver. But when you hit those corners, it really comes alive. The steering is sharp and direct, and the rear-wheel drive setup gives it that playful, tail-happy character when you push it. Grip levels are high, but it's not so locked down that you can't have some fun. The Nissan Z is a modern sports car with just the right amount of nostalgia. It doesn't try to be overly complicated. It's all about driving pleasure, pure and simple. At the time of filming, the Z is priced between 216,000 and 222,000, directly competing with the Toyota Supra, priced between 215,000 and 217,000 dirhams. However, if you're not a fan of the slightly more complicated German engineering of the Toyota Supra, the Z is a brilliant alternative. What do you think of this sports car? Let us know in the comment section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Dual Cars channels for more automotive content. You can also download our app and turn on the notification settings to get the latest updates on cars. That's it from us for now. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep the pedal to the metal.